Hello everybody, my name is Edson and welcome back to a brand new World Tour, or no, not World Tour, final World Tour should I say, on my Patreon server. Today we're going to be checking out a lot of things, and yes, I should say before we start into this, this is the time, this is it, we've got a couple of weeks left, less than a couple of weeks as you guys are watching this. It's April 1st, the server resets. It's this Saturday the server takes its final world download. It's this Sunday that we stream for the final time on Season 1. And it's the following Friday that I stream for the first time on this on Season 2. And the following Saturday, obviously the day after that Friday, is the day that we launch it for everyone. April 1st is the day that we're resetting. If any of you guys do want to join in the fun for Season 2, it's a clean slate. We started off with $1 to get on the server. We went up to $3. We went up to $5, but it's staying at $5 now. And everyone that was on the server before was still paying $1 and $3 and $5. There was a bit of a mess, so we've just clean slated, hit the reset button. It's now $5 for all. So if you guys do want to join the server, link to the Patreon down below. Make sure you get your pledge in before April 1st. And then you can join in the first month, and it's just going to be awesome. It's going to be so good. But make sure you get those pledges in before April 1st, and you will not miss any of the fun from day one on the server. It's going to be a good time. Right, today, lots and lots of builds. I want to show some of the smaller builds off to start off with. For one, we're going to show what Jordy's built. And I don't think he's put it on, but we're going to show the boobs as well. So, Jordy's Mahusive mansion, right next to spawn, overlooking the spawn hole. Bit of a health hazard. Health and safety would be all over there. Whoa, 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 whoa. This isn't complete yet. I didn't realise. I taught this. I was telling my my Patreon admin staff that I was recording loads of tours today. I recorded this episode. I've recorded the whole of the next episode as well. Loads of people's, like 2/3 of the tours are done. But someone had marked Jordy's off as green, ready to tour, when it actually wasn't. So we're going to head straight over to something that Jordy did work on, which was the battle boob. So we've got the boobs, the battle boobs, which now actually have nipples on them. Now these were built by Jordy, the two glass domes. Very much inspired by Time Shot Season 1 with what Liam did, and he never really had time to finish them, but Carstar decided to sort of like take over the project. Welcome to the Holy Boobs, and he made it to start off with into an elytra flying, which was basically like this, an elytra flying thing. So everyone got 64 rockets, an elytra, a bow, and like X amount of arrows, or like flame arrows or something like that. And we all flew around in some hangouts and last person alive like won sort of thing. But now Carstar has created it into this battle zone. Now this is, you can see like sort of like the two towers, the red and the blue. Each tower has a pressure plate. So the blue tower has the red pressure plates, which the red team has to stand on to get the red thing to go up. Same with the blue. They have to go to the red base, and each team spawns in their tower, or like sets their spawn there, and has like X amount of gear, and you're not allowed to go into each other's towers sort of thing, or spawn camp them. So you stand on this, starts ticking, and it starts counting up. But obviously you got two teams, so people have to fight each other off and stuff like that. There's like flanks around the sides, like that goes through caves, and it's an amazing time. It's such an awesome thing to take part in, and we've done like 2 or 3 Patreon hangouts like working in here. This is all the redstone gubbins behind it all. Lots and lots and lots of stuff that makes all of this work. But yes, it's amazing. We even had a game where like, 'cause I think it's like 32 redstone or something, or like I don't know, like 64 redstone or X amount of redstone per tick or something. And we had like 1 redstone between like the winner. It was crazy. Yeah, this is such an awesome thing, and this battle boob was like these have been built or have been being built for a long time on the server. Geordie finally finished them, and then Carstar made him into this, and we've had a lot of fun playing on here over the course of the last few months of the season. So yeah, it's been amazing. So that's a couple of things that Geordie's worked on. Also Carstar as well, with sort of like taking this project over. Amazing stuff. Let's move on to something else. Next up is something that is nowhere near complete. This is by Fred, who I don't think he really had the time to finish everything that he wanted to here. And I know there's a lot of plans for a lot of things happening here. Yeah, there was lots of stuff that was going to happen. I'm fairly certain, especially as you can see this giant circle here. I'm not entirely sure what that was even going to be. Maybe Fred will comment and tell us what that was going to be. But there's lots of stuff happening around here. But the main thing here, as you can see, is this giant, absolutely massive cathedral that we've got going on. It is such a huge, outstanding looking build. When you're looking at it from the face of it, it's one of those epic ones that just, like, this is the sort of thing that you could base a whole city around. You could build this and then the whole city could be based around it. It's insane. It's such an epic build. You can't even like get a grips of like how big this is until you start walking up to it, and you're like, oh. I love how it's just got this tiny door as well. So you walk in here, and just the sheer size of everything, it's massive. It's amazing. Now the interior, very much lacking because I know Fred really didn't have the time to finish this. But just maybe it was going to be finished. I don't know, in years to come. It was something that's just bit by bit, slowly but surely. But like, there's no way I could tour all of this stuff without showing, especially like the inside and everything, and just how much detail has gone into all of this. Like, even like stuff like this doesn't go to the whole roof, but it adds like roofs upon roofs, and then you've got this that goes all the way up. The detail here is insane, and to do this all in vanilla, all in survival, it's outstanding. Like, just the stuff that you can see here is just absolutely crazy. So yeah, well done Fred on this. There's not really much else I can say on this apart from top job. Like, this is amazing. It would be nice if we could have seen this in its finished state, at least the cathedral itself. But it is what it is. It's a beauty. Maybe when we throw the world download out there, if anyone wants to hop on and finish this, like any of these builds, they can hop on, finish them, and show me. I'd be down to check them out. But yeah, that is Fred's Cathedral. Amazing. Well done. Let's see what else we've got to check out. All right, next up, we are at Kaze Kishi's place. I always mispronounce his name. But we've spawned here, and it's Vagina. Isn't that like a... He's called the place Vagina. I think that's like a town or something in like Europe somewhere. Greece, maybe. Italy. Something like that. And it just says, I'll be back. And this is the gold farm that Kaze was using. And yeah, I mean, I should probably show you through. Here we go. Let me fly out. So generally speaking, if you just fly up here and you see what this is, it's a mass amount of nether portals. Crazy amounts. And it just starts off with 4, goes around even more. You get the idea. It just keeps going and going and going and going. And these things fall through, or these things come through. Then eventually they fall. They flow into this. And I'm guessing this is where they die, some form or another. And you get sweet, sweet gold. And that's how all of this works. Yeah, it's insane. It's crazy to, and I can't really see through. Here we go. So you can sort of see through all of this, and I don't even think there's any gold in here now. But I think he may have turned it off. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, there's something there. But yeah, this cranks out like a mass amount of gold. And this is something that has been on the server for a long time, I think. I can't remember when it was actually on the server or when it was first built on the server. But it's been here for a while, along with like all of the iron farms and stuff like that. But as you can see, there's just a mass amount of stuff here. You can see them all dying and stuff. But yeah, this is insane. The sheer design of it is quite aesthetically pleasing as gold farms go. Normally it's just all of this dropping into something. But he tried to sort of like build, generally speaking, something that looks quite aesthetically pleasing for anyone that like passes by. And it does. It generally looks really nice. Lots of glowstone, lots of gold, lots of sandstone. Colour scheme's quite good. To say you're obviously using gold as your main block, it's quite a sort of like apparent block. But yeah, this is there's not really much else I can say about this farm really. There you go. Collect mode, auto kill mode. There we go. So we can turn it on and off. So there's not really much else I can say about this, apart from yeah, it's awesome. I don't actually know. I've never even been. Hold on. I've never even been through these. Or do they just? I don't really know how it works, to be honest. I don't really know how so many of these spawn. I'm not entirely sure. But yes, as you can see, there's lots and lots and lots of them here, and I think eventually they do all fall down. So yeah, that's the gold farm from Kay's, and that is one of the things that he wanted me to check out. And we're going to move on to the next thing. Lots of smaller builds in this recording. Want to get a lot of stuff shown today, so yes, let's move on to the next one. All right, the next one. Next up, one of my Twitch mods. This is something that he was working on that I don't even think we ever really tested out. But this was some Sky Wars that he was creating on the server. He was originally that was all going to be hoppers, but I think he decided against that. And now it's like there's lots of water down there for you to land in. But this, and you can tell why there's a helipad here because Mar flies everywhere. This is pretty much where he ended up living. Like he lives from here. He flies around to everywhere that he wants to go. He works on his Sky Wars, and that's pretty much Mar on this server. There's lots of little stuff in here. You've got all the different storage and everything. Some farms. Love. I always get scared by that. What's this? Will be expanded. I see. Got a lot of redstone, which I think somehow is supposed to maybe start the Sky Wars or something. I don't know. And then inside of here, this is where you come out the nether portal. This is where like the majority of stuff was. Oh yeah, you get like different color dispensers, so you know what team you're on, that sort of stuff. And there's generally just like a lot of like, this was, I feel like this to me looks very much like what are they called? A drone. It looks like a drone to me. It's like a drone type build. And then obviously on here, this is the thing that we really want to tour. So each island is the same. It's got different colors, obviously with the wool. But let's just like show you one. So you'd spawn off on one of these. You've got this. So if you do fall off, you can possibly catch yourself, get yourself back up. You can go down. If I was not dreadful. Why can I not? There we go. You've got your chests in there. You've got your chests in here. And then I think, yeah, you've got your blocks and you can make your way to the center. By pillaring, you can make your way to there. You've got your chests, I imagine, up here. There should be some chests up here. There we go. So you got your chests up here, which would have the loot in. You've got your main center chests, which would have some special loot in, and generally just a nice PvP zone. The build is very good. It's a simple Skywars type build, but generally speaking, it looks really nice. And I sort of need to show you in night vision so you can see sort of like underneath. Yeah, it's a very cool build, and to build something like this in the sky, absolutely amazing. Like I said, down here there was meant to be something to collect all of the loot if you did die, but I don't think that was ever completed. So for now, I think it's just switched it to a water drop. So if you do get knocked off, you just land in water. So yeah, that is the Skywars build, and honestly speaking, like, this generally is such a cool idea to do. Like, it's such a pain to like start and get it rolling and everything, but like, this is so cool. And I love the build style of it. The custom trees. I've still never built a custom tree myself in Minecraft. I really need to do that at some point. You've got the island, which it doesn't look too man-made either. It's crazy how good it looks. You've got the smaller islands. You've got the corner islands with some loot in, and it's everything about it. Everything about it. It's polished. It's nice. I love it. I love this build so much, and yeah, it's so good. And Mars build was really good. So hopefully you guys like the look of this. Let me know what you think of this. All of the others as well. And we're going to move on to a couple more things, I think. I'm not entirely sure what we're moving on to next, but we'll move on to something next. Next up, probably the smallest build we will be showing on this whole tour type series, but someone that joined the server during the last month, I think, maybe, of the server happening, or the last couple of months. J. Cole, close to spawn underneath Carstar's build behind Rob's. He's got a small little quaint house on the riverbed, which runs through quite a lot of the builds. It's J. Cole's Bat Cave. Very, very simple, and yeah, nice little build. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Alright, so to finish off the final build on this episode of the Patreon World Tours, lame way down, welcome to Isle Azurde? Azurde? By King JD. Fast way down. Let's do the fast way. So, I was told I need to fly, don't fly too much. I need to have fast graphics on, and I can't remember why that is. He told me last time, and I completely forgot why. But I need to have fast graphics on, so I've turned fast graphics on. Oh, I'm back up. Oh, I've just come back up. Oh no! Damn it! That links to freaking dirt. I blame Dre for this. Oh, there we go. Okay, don't go through there. All right. So, like we do, I'm just gonna completely ignore JD, to be honest. I'm not. Like we normally do though when we come to something like this, we just fly up just so you guys can sort of get a grips of the lay of the land, understand how big this place is. So generally quite a big island. It is an island. There's a lot of like land mass around it, but it is technically an island. You got some awesome stuff. So let's try and look at the this sort of stuff to start off with. It's like lots and lots of nice. I think it was the leaves that he wanted like to be shown in full. And again, that could be a texture pack that could do that. But yeah, like it's savanna / possibly a tiny bit of this. Is this Savannah Plateau? Savannah M, whatever that is. Savannah Mountains. A tiny bit of Savannah Mountains. Looks a little bit like Savannah Plateau as well. They are very similar though, and he's kept quite a lot of the stuff in here. Added a lot of wheat onto it. Added lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of birch leaves around. And you can see sort of like the flowing water that comes down as well. This side of everything, there isn't much. So to kick this off, we need to start. I think we're going to go left to start off with. Because I don't think that leads to anything in particular. No, it doesn't. Okay, sweet. So we're going to go right instead. So here we go. Hi, welcome to my place where welcome to a place where nature and man live in harmony. This is my first natural build ever, so don't be afraid to leave some criticisms. I can take it. It all sucks. I'm joking. So we come through here. Like, to start off with, a compliment that you need. What is this? Suicide Pillar, November 2016. Wow, okay. To start off with, a few compliments. The leaves, amazing. The wheat on top of all of this, amazing. Add stuff that you wouldn't normally see in builds like this, and you've not really tampered too much with it. Like, it's so easy to just go, oh, I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna tear this down to this level and just ignore it. But you've just like done the leaves around it, and it looks quite nice. It looks good. So the main part of this is this sort of like main build here. So if you come here, you can see, now this is where we're going to game mode 3. Game mode 3. As you can see, sort of like, you got this underneath, which adds like a cool element to the floor. I've always been meaning to do this at some point. Lock off like underneath some glass and build something to sort of like make the floor look good. Through here, the colour scheme is great. Like dark, light, and like you've got a main colour to go with as well, which is the blue. It looks amazing. So you've got your work area. You've got your dining area. Amazing chandelier. I'm loving that. Again, this colour scheme is really good, especially with the greys from the wood as well. Down here, what have we got? Some storage. Some smelting areas. Very nice. Coming up here, we have bedroom area. Tip top. Another bedroom area. Tip top. You've got your garden type throne area. I think there's a throne area. Again, this build is just great. And like stuff like this, like you can't get up here. You can't get up here. But you've made the effort in the build itself. And that's like, regardless of whether you can get up there, you've made it look proper, and like it's for one that like people would probably slack on the design of this. You've like added glass so you can see it, and you've added glass so you can see the design that you're obviously quite proud of. It's good. I like it. And that's generally like the main building. We have toured this main building in a previous world tour, but very much of the island wasn't as it is now. What's this? It's just a... Oh, so there is like a way up here. How do we get up here? I don't even know how I get up here. So it goes all the way through from here. That's insane. Okay. So, I missed something here. See, like the little cave here. Like you've gone into this cave and you've just really worked on it. You can get through from here. That's insane. I'm loving this build. I'm absolutely loving it. A thing that I always struggle with, and I do think Minecraft needs another light source, is that the fact that if sea lanterns and glowstone and redstone lamps don't fit into your build, you've got to use torches. And to light up land with torches, it doesn't look good for me. It never has. And I do think Minecraft needs some form of like another lighting. This giant tree on top of here. I'm guessing that's supposed to be some kind of like sacred tree. You've got your cow storage thing, sheep, pigs, little fountain, some more storage. I'm guessing what was probably going to be a strip mine of some sorts, or you've like built into the cave. That's pretty cool. And if we keep going through here, See this, like, this is good. This is really good. Like, I love little stuff like this. Like, you've got your dock down here. You've got this. You come up here and you don't really think there's much, but it just opens out. It opens out to like this mass landscape of more builds and lots more stuff. This is insane. So you've got like bigger farms around here. You've got what is a very nice looking sort of like house around here. A little bit of a shack here. Smeltery, I think. See, there's just more and more, and it just keeps like it is very nice. It is very nice. I do want to kind of look at this as well with the fancy, because like although like that blocks off, like I think it looks nice like this. I do think it looks nice like this. Got another tower here. Maybe that's like a lighthouse type thing. You got more of it all blocked off. So you got like a little archway here. It's like it's this little stuff that's just amazing. You got a dock area, I think. Maybe fishing area. Fishing/dock area. Got your horses. See, little stuff like that. Like you've added like a little cave that gets through here. Maybe that cave was already there. You got this. People can walk across that rather than just filling it in. You've kept the caves lit up. Even more built. Like this is honestly such a good build. There is a lot of detail in here. Again, like there's some stuff I could give you, like I give you some tips on. So for like generally just for like builds like this, rather than making it so it's like one flat surface, maybe like overlap the roof slightly, change up a few like some random patterns within the walls and stuff. That sort of stuff. And just the build. It's so good. See this like cave area here. So you can look through and see that, which then adds into the like what like for a purpose of a build, like there's no need for this. But aesthetically pleasing, there is so much need for this. It looks amazing. You got this that keeps going around here. This is just such a good build. Everything about it. There's so many different hidden ways to get to everywhere. Everything sort of like links into one another. And I know I can see where like the rest of the work would have been put in for this build if you had more time. And this is amazing. I'm loving this. I absolutely love this, JD. This is one of my favorite builds on the server. The color palette's good. The biome, I do love savanna biomes as much as people dislike them. I don't like the orange savanna wood, but I like the grey savanna wood. And you have used that quite a bit in the builds as well. But yeah, generally like you've used like the grey savanna wood here. But yeah, the biome, the colour scheme, the build style, everything about it is good. And I can see where you would go with this from here now. There's lots of like little details that I can see you adding and stuff. But yeah, this is such a good build and I am loving this. It's amazing. It honestly is amazing. Well done. Well done. All right. So that is the third, I believe, fourth, I think, world tour in my season 1 end of the season world tours of everyone's builds. I think I have 3 more scheduled. The next, so I have one tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Then I've got one Thursday, one Friday, and I'll probably have to put one up Saturday because we're about halfway through at the minute. So I really probably need another one in there as well. Some big builds coming up, so I definitely need to. I need to put some more in there. But today we wanted to look at sort of some of the smaller builds. We slapped JDs in there on top of that as well, but ones that I couldn't really go too much in depth on because there wasn't the mass amount of in-depthness that I could go into really. So that's a lot of the smaller stuff done with. We've got some big builds coming up over the next few episodes, over the next 4 days. And on Saturday, along with I think part 8 of this, which should be the final part, we will hopefully have the cinematic up of everyone's builds. If I can actually get a cinematic done, I don't even know if it will look good, if I'll actually release it. I don't know. I'll try. I'm going to try a few things. I've got a few ideas, but I'm not entirely sure if it's something that will actually turn out to be something that I'm proud of and want to release. I don't know. Don't hold me to it, is what I'm trying to say. But definitely these world tours will continue throughout this week. And on Saturday, as the final world download is taken, the final episode should be going up or going up a little bit before that. Then on this Sunday coming up, we are going to do our final stream, which will be on twitch.tv/HiMyNameIsEdson, which links are below. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. We've got lots more to come. Lots of epic builds to show. Hopefully looking forward to them. And yes, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this, make sure you leave it a like. Make sure you leave it a comment. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.